Yo, what's up? Chaotic Nerds live for episode 5. I am Shane.
I'm Nick.
I'm Josh.
And we're the fucking nerds. So I feel like we can just start out with talking about Mike's future computer.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up here real quick so we can actually show this on Amazon and stuff. That doesn't mean everybody, all thousands of you watching, need to go out and buy this computer out of stock so our buddy can't have it. Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Should have pulled this up prior, but it's fine.
It's whatever. So I'm thinking what he's mostly going to be playing is like smaller indie games, probably Valheim.
Valheim is surprisingly hard to run well, I guess, but he could probably turn the settings down and it doesn't matter. I feel like the biggest thing about Valheim is the lighting.
It's not very optimized.
Yeah, the lighting is what makes it look good, I think.
Oh, let me turn this wider. So this is the one that I was looking at. It's got, let's see here. So it has an AMD Ryzen 5 3500, which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what gen that is, but
so Ryzen 5 3500. Yeah, I mean they're on the 5000 series, but they skipped the 4000 series, so it's just the last gen.
Gotcha. And then it has AMD Radeon RX 5500 4 gig, which I mean, that's not.
I don't even know what that is, honestly.
It's basically the step down from Kevin's card.
Oh,
Kevin has the 5700.
He has the 5800.
Oh, 5800. Okay, so two steps
down.
But the good thing about this is the computer is completely upgradable.
Wait, it's just Kevin's is just the RX 580.
Oh, he has the 580.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
So maybe this is the next generation up from his.
From Kevin's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't really know too much about Radeon's, like, well, at least like their generational system. It's all weird.
I don't know their last gen. I only know about the current one because the last one wasn't as good.
Mm-hmm. But so it's got
just look it up.
the Radeon 4 gig, 8 gigs of VRAM, or not VRAM, RAM, 512 gig SSD, and Windows 10 installed. Comes in black. I mean, it actually looks pretty decent, so
yeah,
I don't think it's a bad looking computer, and it is upgradable. It's $730, which for what you're getting, I mean, the graphics card could probably be like, you could probably build a same computer with a better graphics card for $730.
Probably.
It is a pre-build, and we are in scalping times, so
scalping times.
I actually really like the way this looks, like the aesthetic of it and shit. This is like
it's like Office PC meets gaming PC.
Right. So it
was
says
5080.
No. Kevin has the 580.
Right.
This is the RX 5500.
5500.
4 gig. And I looked it up earlier, but I didn't look at any specs. It's offered in 4 and 8 gig apparently.
It's about the same performance as a 1660. So So it's pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good mid-range, low mid-range.
Scroll a little bit so it advertises that it meets the minimum and recommended requirements for Fortnite, League of Legends, Dota, Rocket League, not PUBG. It hits the minimum but not the recommended for PUBG. Hearthstone, Overwatch, Magic the Gathering, World of Warcraft, and StarCraft 2.
Wow, it can hit the recommended for Magic the Gathering.
I know, dude.
Hey,
crazy.
Arena is actually pretty hard to run.
Is it?
Probably not.
No.
Is it more taxing than what you would think it would be?
Yes, it is. It's more taxing than you think it would.
Okay. But I mean, yeah, man, like for this, like, I don't think this is bad at all.
Doesn't seem like a terrible price. Especially, I mean, it's a pre-built, so they always have that little bit of build tax on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's an HP, so it's a big brand, and
I mean, as long as he doesn't buy Alienware.
He can't afford Alienware.
Well, it's just a Dell with a fucking fancy little alien head on it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, sometimes they have like really good hardware in them, but it's not worth the price.
No,
like,
not at all.
And then I'll pull up this next one. I'll just leave this up in case we get back to it. So the next one's a laptop, but for a laptop and the price, it's actually pretty damn good. So this is the Lenovo
iPad.
2020. Laptop. Laptop.
No, we were sheep.
Here, this one right here. This one comes with. Oh my god, get off of it. A 15.6 inch, 120 hertz display, which.
Oh yeah,
that's
good.
Yeah. A quad core 10th gen i5, 8 gigs of DDR4, 256 gig SSD, 4 gig GTX 1650. The whole thing's backlit. Comes with a 16 gig micro SD card for some reason, and Windows 10 installed. So.
Oh, it's a PCIe SSD. Yeah. So it's the NVMe card.
This doesn't say anything about like being upgradable. I know some laptops let you upgrade the RAM and stuff like that, but
and that's the only thing I would hope that is upgradable,
right.
Because 8 gigs just is.
It's not fantastic.
The only thing I would be worried
better
about with the laptop would be thermal throttling, playing games for 6 hours or what.
Right.
I mean, as long as you have it, like they make these stands where if like they hold, it like holds it up like this, like at an angle, so that there's plenty of
airflow underneath it.
And usually it's fine like that.
Yeah.
So all you would have to get is like a stand or something.
But I mean, for $749 for like a pretty damn good laptop, I mean,
I don't know. I would have a problem gaming on that keyboard though.
oh no, you would basically
keyboard.
get,
Well, right, yeah.
and you could just plug in a monitor and.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I think the better buy is definitely the HP, strictly because it's upgradable and everything in it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, because I mean, depending on the motherboard on that one, you could just potentially upgrade to the newest Ryzen.
Yeah, that's what we were telling you.
Ryzen line.
Because they all have the same chipset. And...
Yeah. Because I mean, that's what I'm doing currently. I still haven't put it in my computer. I got it from Brandon, but
my fucking throat.
Go get a lozenge.
No, I'm okay. I just smoked a cigarette, so. And then the other options we were talking about were,
building.
I just built my computer. I have that 750 watt power supply. I have that case. I have a desk downstairs. Nick has this keyboard and this mouse because we have extras. And basically, we were going to say, like, if he gave me $125, I would give him my case, my 750 watt power supply, and that desk downstairs.
That's a steal.
Yeah, because the power supply alone is, you know,
is worth
$100.
$100.
Double that, probably.
It's a 750 watt gold.
Well, I mean, it was probably almost $200 when you bought it.
I paid like $225 when I bought it, but that's, you know.
Even right now though, they like power supplies are just as hard to get as graphics cards.
I was lucky. I walked into Micro Center and they had that 850 EVGA gold.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was lucky with that though. Yeah, I mean it's a 750 watt, which he wouldn't even need, but it's great if you wanted to upgrade.
Yeah.
And then he would have to go in because we were talking, and basically he wants his budget to be $700. Under $1,000 with everything though, because he obviously knows he has to buy a monitor. But for $100, you can get a 75 hertz 1080p monitor.
Well, I mean, if he went the laptop route, at least he could just buy like a normal like 60 hertz like 3ms response. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even have to be 3M as a secondary monitor.
Yeah, but from personal experience, gaming on a 15-inch laptop isn't great. Yeah, because I mean, I have it. That's what I used to do when I was too loud when Ricky lived with us, and my computer was in the same room as the bed. So Shy would have to wake up in the morning, and I'd be playing. So I'd have to take my laptop out into the living room.
Gotcha.
And it was okay, but I definitely wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't think like I have that 28-inch screen, and like I don't think like I would really want to go smaller than like 24.
Yeah, because especially after using my 27-inch like computer monitor screen and then going to the laptop, not great for like long-term use.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine for like
here
and
harder
there.
on your eye strain because you're looking harder to see more clearly.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's definitely doable. Or you could just get like you said, like a cheap but decent monitor that's bigger, and use that as the primary display, and then just use the laptop as a secondary display. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
If you end up watching this or whatever, you're not doing 1440, 144 hertz gaming. He's doing 1080p 60. That's what he's wanting, right?
Yeah.
Like, because
well, I mean, he's so used to playing Xbox.
Right, and it'd be great. It'd be great for an entry level of everything for him to spend under $1,000, get used to using stuff like we did.
Right.
And then,
yeah. I mean, and
then for his second computer, then go all out if you really enjoy it. You know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I did.
Yeah, like me and Nick were telling him last night, like, of the decisions I've made in my adult life, getting a real computer is one of the best that I've ever done. Like, like just experience and like doing it and having it and all the different things that it can do and the capabilities. It's just great.
So it's not like it's just a gaming console.
Right.
Like you can do whatever you want to do on it. You want to make some music, you want to make some fucking art, you want to make some videos, you want to do a podcast.
Yeah, look at this. I made all these motes with my computer.
Yeah, what program did you use?
Well, okay, I guess I'm kind of lying. I didn't use only my computer. I used my Chromebook to actually draw them.
Okay.
Like get the rough sketch, and then I put them into. I just sent them to my computer, and then I edited them on there. So I like cleaned up the lines,
brushed them up.
And then made the lines thicker. The Navi one, I used the whole program to make that one. Basically, I only drew the wings.
Okay.
And it's called Kira, I don't know, I can't remember, but it's just like I just typed in free, like
basic free.
Isn't that the character from Death Note?
Probably. Starts with a K and there's an I and an A in it, so that's all I know. But it's just like a free like paint, like Photoshop or stuff. So you just like can import stuff in. It's what I use to make all my thumbnails for YouTube videos too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he definitely. For $700, he could get something decent.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, well, I mean, if he bought your case, power supply, keyboard, mouse, whatever, what would that be, $175?
Yep.
Altogether?
And that would basically be $350 worth of gear.
Yeah, and then he would only have to buy a motherboard, CPU, GPU, RAM, and storage.
Oh, and a headset. But like we said, you can get the Red Dragon one for $35. Works perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, I think I have 2 extra headsets. I think you have like 3 extra headsets.
The one headset downstairs isn't for like computers, and I don't really want to sell in my old Steel series because I use that like I said, I plug it into my phone when I'm watching YouTube videos in bed. I'll just like wear that instead.
And I'd sell in my old Turtle Beach.
So
Turtle Beaches.
I mean, I used it was $20 on Amazon. I don't even know what it was. I used that for until I bought your old wireless headset off of you. That was like months I used that, and it was perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with it. The only thing is, after a while, the padding like just got flat, and it maybe hurt my ears if I wore it for more than 3 hours.
Right.
Which even then, I mean... And if you haven't experienced anything better, you don't know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, entry level stuff is fine if you, like you said, if you haven't used the better good stuff.
Right. Like I couldn't go back to it now, but when I used it, I didn't have any problems with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The only problem I have with like small ear cup headphones is like
behind your head,
the arms of my glasses.
Oh.
Yeah.
After like a couple hours,
just get contacts.
No, dude, I'm terrified of touching my eyeball. I will never get contacts. And everyone's like, "Well, it's not that bad." I'm like, "No, I don't want to touch my eyeball."
I'm sure you get used to it, but
no,
I mean, I'm sure,
guess.
like
it could just be me and not wear glasses.
Yeah.
Even though I need to.
I get such bad headaches if I don't do that.
Oh, do you?
Really?
If I really need to see something, I use this trick. Just make a tiny little hole, and then you can see further.
This one dude I work with, he wears his glasses when he's driving or whatever, because like we'll swap out driving sometimes. But like he'll be like looking at something, and he'll go.
Tightens his eye to see it.
He'll be like,
that's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I don't need them that bad.
Yeah.
So like I can do all basic functions, and I have a pair of glasses in my car in case I need to wear them while I'm driving, but.
Yeah, I'm sure for you, like probably at night's like the worst or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because of clarity, obviously.
Yeah, and if it's raining, yeah, I definitely have to wear some glasses.
Yeah. But yeah, like if So yeah, like you said, we'd have to go up and he'd have to get, which I'm trying to get him to go Saturday. He said I'm gonna text him during the week and be like, hey, you still want to go? Because I mean, I don't even need anything, and I'm probably not gonna buy anything because I just got everything that I wanted. But I'll drive him up there. I'll help him pick out all the stuff, and then I told him like we can come back here. I'll throw it together for you, and then I know you don't want to have your kids being watched the whole day, so we can go back to your house once I have it together and it's posted. And then I can go over there and help you download programs and stuff like that and get you set up to where you're good to go for now. Like,
yeah, you said you're going next weekend?
Probably Saturday, yeah. So if you want to go, I mean,
I did just realize that I'm gonna have an extra CPU.
Oh, really?
Oh, because you bought that one from Brandon.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, let him know how much you'd want for it. I mean,
Yeah.
Between the three of us, we basically have like a whole.
Hey, Mike, you're
computer.
gonna need a graphics card and a motherboard.
And I mean, I
RAM.
have a
RAM.
1060 3 gig,
Yeah.
which it's not great.
I thought you were using
I
that in
mean,
Shy's computer.
I put the 1080 in there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I gamed,
just for the hell of it.
I gamed on. I think it's the old card I had.
Yeah, it's literally your
I
old
gamed on
card.
that for almost a year before I was like, okay, time to upgrade.
Yeah, but if he could get,
if you can get
if
better
you could
for
get a
cheap,
1650 or 1660 or even,
But I mean, if he
one of
can't-
these Radeons,
I think if he might as well get the 1660 over the 16, or sorry, he might as well get the. I think he should get the 1060 over a 1650 because I would give it to him for way cheaper than he would be
True.
buying that. And then,
Yeah. He could
then it
upgrade
wouldn't
whenever.
be, yeah. Then he could upgrade whenever because he wouldn't be spending a huge price on a graphics card.
Right.
And hopefully by then there won't be this whole fucking scalping disaster.
Yeah.
well, if we weren't doing this, I would have just sold him my 2070, and he would have been good for like
Ever?
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can play at high refresh rates
Right.
over 1440.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was playing Fortnite on that 1063 gig, and I was still in like 90 to 100.
You know what you should do, bro? You should just go buy a 3060 or a 3070 and sell them your 2060.
No, I can't. If I wasn't moving, I would. But
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no.
Well, I almost hit up Kevin because I know Kevin said he was going to upgrade his computer. Upgrade his. Is he going to build a new one, or was he?
He said he's gonna build a whole new one.
okay.
He doesn't want to, because I tried to convince him to buy my old stuff, like at least my old CPU, because
Yeah.
compared to his, it's like a huge jump.
Right.
Because he has the first gen Ryzen 5. He has the Ryzen 5, like 1600 or 1500. I don't remember what it is. And then
Okay.
I have the Ryzen 7 2700X, which is like the best one of the second generation.
Gotcha. Okay.
And his is the mid-range of the first generation, so it's like a 50% gain in performance. And he's like, nah, if I buy one, I'll just build a whole new computer.
I can't blame him for that.
But he could literally just buy it from me now and put it in his computer and be done. Like,
And then upgrade his
like, yeah, it just,
graphics card and
well, yeah, he doesn't need a new motherboard.
right. Doesn't need a new motherboard. What does he have? 16 gigs of RAM already?
I don't know for sure, but probably.
Yeah,
I would hope that he did.
He's minimalist anyway, so like theoretically he could buy your CPU and get a new graphics card.
At least he's not
I
gaming
sent
on a
him-
MacBook.
Well, I sent him some stuff the other day about
Like he used to?
Yeah, like
about the 6700s because they're only $480.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, so they're advertised to compete with the 3070, but I've watched multiple videos,
Yeah,
and they
it's a
don't really.
little-
They compete with the 3060.
Well, the new Ryzen.
They don't
card?
even. Yeah, they don't even get close to performing at the 3070s.
They're like right between a 3060 Ti and a 30.
Not even the 3060 Ti is like on par with it. The 36 it beats the 3060 in most things, other than workstation. Right, it's better in workstation, and then it like is on par with the 3060 Ti, and the 3070 beats it by like 15 to 18% all the time. So I mean, like, but that's not a bad thing. Like,
Right,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So if you got like a 50 or a 6700 XT, there you go. Like,
Yeah, but
Especially
don't they
when-
retail for like 350 or something?
no, the 6700s,
Yeah.
they're 480.
Well, yeah, but that's like
That's why
almost
people
that's
are-
more than half of his budget.
Oh no, I'm talking
we're
about
talking
Kevin.
about
We're
Oh,
talking about
Kevin.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kevin.
Gotcha.
Mike could get that like that 5500 if they had it at Micro Center or something. If it was a good price, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I was just scrolling through fucking Google like shopping thing. They were going for like 100.
Really?
Yeah, I saw him for like 189. Was like what I was
Super
seeing him
cheap.
for.
What I would think.
Right, but like I don't know. Maybe people
I
are
mean,
like,
again, it was Google shopping, so I don't know.
Right. because like I don't know if Micro Center would have it on there or not.
This one's $500 on Newegg.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I wonder if I type this in. So Radeon 5500 or RX. RX 5500. It was not the XT. Radeon 55.
That's the XT.
300.
$289 for the XT. Which
Available online.
if he bought all that stuff from us, he would save enough money to where that could be, because then he would need that RAM. So you can get 16 gigs of RAM for $74.99.
Oh yeah.
That's RGB. That's the Corsair Vengeance RGB, $74.99. Which he doesn't need RGB. So $65 for RAM. And then motherboard, which you can get a motherboard for like $89.
Yeah,
that's decent,
how much mine
right?
was.
And then
mine was like 100 and something. But that was also 4 years ago.
yeah, I paid 180 for my new one, but
Mine was under 100.
I cheaped out on my new one.
Yeah.
'Cause I spent 200 and something on my other one.
Yeah, and it was already broken.
Yep, it came broken.
Rip.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I was telling like Tyler's friends that he's had over the last couple days. The one guy was talking to me about like his computer and stuff like that, and he was like, "Oh, why did you?" As I was telling him about it, he's like, "Why'd you get a new motherboard though?" And I was like, "Well, I was stuck in single channel for like 2 years."
Yeah, that sucks. It's like it's not like a ton of performance, but it's enough to matter.
Yeah, it's like 30%, like under heavy loads and stuff. It's just So like when I was playing like bigger games, it would just be like I wouldn't get like, because like okay, so Immortals Phoenix Rising. When I was playing that on my old computer, I would get 75 FPS on 1440 and everything like that, which is okay, you know, because the game is huge and it's all preloaded.
Oh.
So like when you put like, you know, if you were gliding above the world, like your frames drop some.
Yeah.
I played it the other day, like I just turned it on and I was getting like 95.
Oh wow.
Yeah, same graphics card, same RAM, just dual channel. So yeah, like it definitely made a noticeable difference. Let me pull this up so people can see on Micro Center's website. Yeah, so they Asus Radeon RX 5500 XT dual overclocked fan, 8 gig. Oh, this is the 8 gig too. The other one was only a 4 gig.
Yeah.
So for 200, that's a really, I mean,
Pretty good.
theoretically, from what we know about this card right now,
Yeah, it's pretty
that
good.
seems like a really good deal, especially for the time. Or you can get the Radeon XT ROG Strix overclock triple fan DDR6. It's the same card, just $10 more. Just it's
175
the
plus
ROG.
300.
And it's triple fan, even though the picture only shows dual fan.
yeah. What the fuck?
So he'd be at 475 if he bought all the stuff from us with that card.
Just say 500 because of tax.
Yeah.
Because of the tax on the card. So then you're talking he has $200 to get a processor, a motherboard, and RAM.
Doable. But you're not gonna get the best thing.
Like,
Well, I mean the RAM, whatever.
right.
But I mean,
well, hard drive too. Sorry.
hard drive too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he could just get a 1 terabyte for like $25, and then get an SSD later. To him, that's not that big of a deal, right?
Right. Load times and stuff.
Right. I mean, he could just be like, "Oh, when I have the money."
I mean, I bought the 2 terabyte in our podcast computer for $100.
Yeah.
My CPU is $100 more than when I bought it.
Jesus Christ.
What the
Yeah, dude.
fuck?
It's $400 right now.
Mine's going on
fuck?
right now for like $389. Why?
Yeah.
What are the
I bought mine for-
970s
That's what I
going
paid
for?
for mine.
Yeah, I bought mine for $299. I'm pretty sure.
What are
And
the
it's
970s going for? Yeah, micro.
The 970.
That's what I have. Or 9700.
Oh, I was like, the
I was about to say,
970.
what is a 970 CPU?
9700. Sorry, guys. Numbers.
$530.
That's with.
Oh, that's with a Mobo.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I paid like 280.
It looks like you can't even just buy it straight up.
Yeah, they're like bundle or nothing, bro.
Or like what's that one? Is that one a bundle? Like scroll down. I meant.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, they're literally all bundles. You can't even
Yeah,
buy the.
dude, for $259, Mike could get this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
that's
bad.
pretty good.
I mean,
He's not gonna get a new. He's not gonna need a new processor.
right? So if he got this, well, but then again, that eats up a decent amount of his budget
Well, yeah. but-
versus getting like a Ryzen 3.
Yeah,
and also
I mean,
this wouldn't be upgradable.
Right. He could. Well, let's look at i5s. I wonder what an i5 is.
Well,
i5.
because honestly, the difference in gaming performance between an i5 and an i7 isn't that much.
Nothing crazy, right? Like, that's
a laptop.
I'm just gonna type i5 in.
I guess it's a pre-built.
It is pre-built.
So 129 for a 10th gen, 2.9 gigahertz, 6 core. That's decent. I mean,
I see. The only thing I don't know what the difference between the F SKU and like the no letter, and then I know the K is the one you can overclock.
Right.
But I don't know what the F is.
So to my understanding, the F series is what's in between the no letter and the K, because they came out with this F series on the 10th gen because the no, don't quote me on this, but because I watched a video the other day that explained this. Basically, these F series cards are clocked at like 100 megahertz higher. Like, yeah,
just the base one.
Yep.
So they just have a higher base clock.
Yeah, they run slightly better, like slightly better. Yo, what's up, Joey?
Dude.
If don't have onboard oh, it doesn't have onboard graphics.
Okay.
Hey, there you go.
So that. Yeah, and I mean, if you have a graphics card,
You don't need onboard graphics.
yeah.
Honestly,
mine doesn't have onboard graphics.
No.
Like most of the Ryzen's don't. I think that's probably why they're cheaper and have good performance. They have some that do, and their onboard graphics are actually really good, at least compared to the older Intel ones.
Yeah.
I know Intel is coming out with CPUs with like really good integrated graphics, but I only think they have a couple out.
for the 11th gen.
I think so. I forget what it's called.
I saw like when I was on Amazon looking at stuff, I saw some other pre-builds that had the whatever you call it, the
new graphic
for the Ryzen's.
Oh,
whatever it's called.
That's
Oh my god, whatever their onboard graphics is called, Vega.
Vega integrated graphics.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they had Vega, but I was like,
3770K is like 350. What
the fuck?
Isn't that
dude?
like because that's like your oldest CPU, right? Like when you're
Yeah, I thought you had the 77.
He does.
That's
I wonder how much mine is.
Well, with the prices of those i5s, I feel like he could get the motherboard bundle with the...
It was $259 for the motherboard.
That's crazy.
And
Right, but I mean, those were, what, 140, 149?
it's $129 for this without the onboard graphics.
And then another $100 for a motherboard.
Not even. Like, you could get
hopefully.
a $70
hopefully.
motherboard. They have motherboards out the fucking ass up there.
Oh really?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. They have an entire wall of them.
They do.
Yeah, you just walk up there. Like, I walked in there and I was like, yeah, man, I was looking online at this motherboard for my CPU, and I told him, he was like, it's right here. There's like 10 of them.
Damn.
And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, when I built my computer, they only had one mini ITX motherboard, or mini ATX motherboard that was compatible with my processor.
That's what you had to buy, was a mini ATX? That sucks.
My case.
I mean, I would get him the deal of a lifetime, but I'm doing.
What?
I'm gonna buy Brandon's old PC.
His whole PC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well,
And you're already just going to take his processor out of that and swap them, or?
No, because I'm just gonna use that whole PC for Shy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like that processor was better than yours, or.
Oh, like my current processor?
Yeah.
Not the one that I bought off of Brandon.
Oh, okay. So you bought one, and then he has another PC.
Yeah, his old PC has an i7. Like I think either the one below yours or the one.
It's the regular 8700.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one that I bought off him was like the Ryzen 5 5600X.
Okay.
Which is the newest generation Ryzen, like the mid.
So you might sell him your old Ryzen then?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just like let me know however much you'd want for it, and I can tell him.
Yeah.
So,
Spend 200 on the motherboard, like a. Yeah, man, I spent
Hell no.
Joey's the reason I spent $250 something on my first motherboard.
Joey's crazy, though.
This is a beginner build, Joey.
Joey made me buy a broken motherboard. You son of a bitch.
You son of a
It's
bitch.
all your fault. So what's in Shy's PC right now?
It's that 16 or 1063 gig and like an i5, right, from your old PC.
No, it's even worse.
Oh, that's right.
It's even weird.
It's the AMD FX 6300, which is like the old before Ryzen came out.
Yeah.
They had the FX series, which was supposed to be really good for gaming, and it wasn't really good for gaming.
Oh yeah, you did. You picked that out. Don't lie to me.
But vintage AF, hell yeah, bro. I mean, it did the job when I first got it in what, like 2017, 16?
Yeah, 17. Probably.
I like how we talk about like that was ancient history.
I mean, that was a long ass time ago for right now.
It might have been 2018 because, or no, it was.
No, it definitely wasn't 2018.
You got yours, and then I built my old one in 2018.
Well, because I built mine in my current PC in 2018.
I thought you built it later than that.
No, it was right. It was before it was in
so
November.
You did only have your old one for a year?
I had my old one for like 2 years. Or something.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Pretty sure.
I just remember
that's why I said 2016 or 2017.
I still had my Asus.
I think
pre-build.
I just bought my computer before you did your current.
Yeah, you bought it when we were at the apartment, like a couple months into living there.
Yeah.
Because I remember I had my Asus one, and you had your pre-build as well, and then I built my other one, and then and then
yeah, because you
FX is
yeah, because you built yours and you used your 1050 Ti, and then I built in November. It was November 2018 because I bought almost all the stuff on Black Friday because that's how I got my processor for like I think it was $100 off because I think new it was like $400 and then I got it for $300.
Okay.
And my 1080 was only like $400.
You know. This, and I'm thinking Mike should just buy like a fucking, I'm looking at an SSD here, but he should just buy like a terabyte hard drive and then one of these $50 128 gig SSDs.
Yeah,
and you can just throw games on it.
No, I would put
his OS.
I would get a 256 gig, put your OS on it, and then you can download like
an
your
OS is only
two
like
games that you play like super frequently.
An OS is only like 8 gigabytes.
Trust me, dude. That would fill up in like 3 games.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wouldn't, but I mean
256 gig is like $12 more.
I mean, I have.
Oh, is it?
That's $25.99. A 256 gig is like $38.99.
But the OS isn't going to take up that much.
Yeah, it's like 12 gigs.
It's not, but like stuff builds up and then Windows updates.
Yep.
Like, I mean, they eventually delete themselves off, but it keeps the last update on there.
Yeah, you just got to clear your caches.
Yeah, but then if your computer gets bricked, you're fucked, and you have to reinstall Windows altogether.
Yeah,
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't ever clear my cache.
Knowing my luck, that would happen.
Literally get a 256 gig on my old PC. That's what I did with my original. Is I just had a 1 terabyte hard drive and a 256 gig SSD. Now I have a terabyte SSD, a 250 gig SSD, a terabyte NVMe, and a terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, see, I have
NVMe's are the way to go, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a 500 gig SSD as my boot drive, and then I bought a 500 gig NVMe later, and then I have
I mean 512. Oh wait, no, it's megabytes that are 512.
Well, they have a whole bunch of different.
Yeah.
They do have 512.
They're all advertised in different ways.
It's super weird.
And then I used to have a 2 terabyte mechanical drive.
Okay.
But that broke. So I just bought a 2 terabyte SSD.
Gotcha. I have a 1 terabyte that I can't
use because your port doesn't work.
don't you have 2 ports on your motherboard?
Sucks. I think
most do.
Mobo.
Well, but his motherboard is kind of older.
Mine only has one.
I mean, mine only has 1, but mine was also like a.
My old motherboard.
Yeah,
had,
mine was
my
like
my old
100.
motherboard
Yeah.
had 3.
3 NVMe slots.
Yeah, it had 2 on the front, and then there's. No, there's
Okay,
only 2
well,
on
yours was
there.
also like what $300 motherboard.
It's less than 3. I don't even care. So have this.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna kill it just by touching it.
No, but
it's already halfway killed.
I have this is the Aorus Z370.
Yeah, he's got 2
something.
there.
Yeah. So
Oh,
here,
then
you can
there,
take a
yeah,
look
there
at
is
it.
3.
I told
Holy
you there's
shit!
3. One or 2 of them have heatsink.
Yeah, this one. Where's the third one?
It's
On the
covered
back.
up by a heat
Oh no,
sink.
there's. Wait, it is right there. Jesus Christ, 3 in a row. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
How about usually this was 200 and some?
It was
Wait,
it was
look in
over
it- look in
250,
his
but less
IO.
than it was over 250, but it was less than 300.
Why do you have DisplayPort for built-in graphics.
Why don't you?
There's a fan in the
I told you,
IO
man, this
shroud.
thing was like.
Oh, that's for the.
This thing
the
has
VRAM.
like.
They're
Remember,
the-
this
the-
thing lit up. It has all the art, like not RGB, but it has like 6 different colors you can change it to.
You have
and
2 gigabyte or 2 Ethernet ports.
Yeah, and then down here, this is a display temp that shows your temps that for your motherboard's running at.
It's not a postcode thing.
No, it literally said your temp.
Oh really?
Yeah, it would be like 68 or
It's
whatever.
probably both. Like it's probably a postcode.
Probably could like
after-
program it.
Yeah. Well, or like when it's off and like
Oh, your
when
new
it doesn't
Ryzen
load,
motherboard
gotcha.
has too.
it probably shows postcodes.
Oh, your streaming PC has too. Gotcha.
And also, I don't think mine has the like old. I think it's called PS2 port for
Let's
the old mice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Just sucks, man. Like great motherboard thing's hefty as fuck.
It is, and what I really
There's
like
a
about
fan in
it.
here, dude.
Yeah.
There's a fan in there.
My new one
I
has a
mean, look
fan
how
too, but-
beefy your heat sinks are for the
For
like,
your
up here,
drives.
in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like,
What I really like about it is how well everything is labeled.
Oh yeah, man.
Like the USBs.
Well, the
all
AORs are like supposed to be advertised as like
top of the
the
line.
best ones you
Yeah.
can get.
You
But I did get.
have 5 system fans.
I have a lot of things. I don't
There's
remember what
3
else
on the
it.
bottom.
Yeah, that really sucks your.
You've
RAM.
I
got
know.
a pump over here on the left side.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, you have so many fan headers on.
Yeah.
There's another one
I think
over
there's
here.
2 or 3 at the top, four or something like that at the
There's 2
bottom.
at the top. There's 1 over here on the left side. There's 1 on the right side. 3 on the bottom.
it's got 6 on it.
Damn.
Well, this one has 7, Joe. Fuck you. Bro.
I don't even know how many I have on mine.
And yeah,
I
it
only
has a
have
ton of
one.
freaking USB ports. I don't even know what the yellow is though. Like I never understood those.
Yellow USB.
Yeah.
That might be the one that's always active even if your computer's off. 'Cause
Oh,
that's
okay.
what mine has one of those, but it's not even labeled.
That would
So
explain.
I plugged my keyboard into it and I'm like, why the fuck is my keyboard still lit up? My
that would
computer's
explain why
off.
my because before I built my new computer, when I had that light up mouse pad, it would just
on.
stay on. Yeah, when I turned my computer off. So that would probably explain it.
You also have
Really
9
nice one.
fans in your case right now. Why do you need 9 fans?
That's absurd. I have
5.
3, 4, 5. I have 6, but because of my AIO, there's 2 on it.
Yeah, there's 2 on my AIO. Oh wait, no, I only have 4. I lied. I have 2 on my AIO, 1 up top and then 1 in the back.
Oh, you don't have intake on the front?
My AIO is on the front.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, it is the intake. So
Gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah, I was talking to Tyler too and telling him that he should upgrade his GPU here soon. I don't think it's really picking it up.
it probably is when you're talking, but that's for Jesus Christ.
Ultra cool.
Yeah, you got to get all that performance. Squeeze every bit you got left.
If Mike would be fine with single channel RAM, I could just give him that.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But then you'd have to buy.
You gotta get a
more
7th or an 8th gen.
I'm sure.
Probably not. You gotta get a 7th or an 8th gen Intel. And
They're probably not cheap.
no. Yeah. Been there for like weeks.
All right.
But yeah.
He definitely, I mean, if he just got everything from us, like he could build it pretty cheap because the only thing you would have to buy is RAM and a motherboard.
And graphics.
Well,
Graphics
yeah,
card.
I mean, if he doesn't want the 1060.
Right.
And
I
storage.
would say if he can
Oh, yeah,
find one, he should get it. And if stuff's like way too expensive or he can't find anything that fits it, like obviously, you know, because what's in Brandon's old computer, 1070?
1070,
Yeah. I was gonna ask you,
So, I
Joey.
guess,
I was gonna ask Joey if he was gonna upgrade soon, because if he wanted to sell Mike his 1070, but it would be too long. Mike wants to build one now, so it just wouldn't be. But like I said, Tyler should
No,
upgrade
give Joey an
his.
excuse to go out and buy a card.
Especially if Tyler wants to do that V-tubing stuff. I feel like it would just help way more if he just got a better
upgrade
graphics
his
card.
graphics, yeah.
I told him, he was like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, dude, you just
Buying
need to
his
do
graphics
it.
card is hard right now.
Because I mean, that'll definitely take a toll on his GPU a little bit, but I think it'll also take a toll on his CPU more.
I
But I
agree.
don't know which CPU Tyler has. I know he's Ryzen, right?
Yeah, it's a Ryzen. It's a Ryzen 3, I think. It was. God damn it, I can't quite remember, but I think it's a Ryzen 3. Because we went up there and it was like that and the motherboard, and he got it for like $250 for both. I know his CPU is $140 individually. So I don't remember like what that would have been back then, but
yeah,
he got the 2600. Oh, that's right, he did get the 2600.
Ryzen 5. Okay.
Ryzen 5. Okay.
It's not bad.
No, it was like mid range, you know. Like
I mean, it probably can handle that fine.
Yeah,
I don't actually know how much.
Same
he
as
was telling me,
Greg.
dude. He said it's gonna cost like $1,000 to get that done.
What, the VTube thing?
Yeah. So like, hey, bro, like maybe upgrade your graphics card first.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna do that,
Why does
and
that
then
cost so much?
so let's just say, because we don't
It's
know.
just a program that like
It's
tracks
just
you.
because you have to get the character made, then you have to get the software for that character made, and then you have to do something
Well, the
else.
software should be universal.
Well, it's like it costs like $400 just to get your avatar done,
I mean,
and then
that's just commit.
and then it's like $600 for something else, like to get all the motion track. Because like he wants to do the one where like when he moves, the hair moves. When the eyes move, when he moves his eyes, it moves its eyes. And so
Yeah.
like that, you need a better webcam because
Right.
his webcam's
It
not
needs
great.
facial tracking.
He needs a
but-
better webcam. Let's just say it's somewhat taxing. His card isn't amazing. The 1066 gig. So
average, like
right.
You saw Greg or Tyler playing Sea? Average 25 FPS.
Tyler plays Sea of Thieves with a couple of his friends, so he's probably talking about Tyler.
Tyler.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, definitely.
I know he can't even run certain games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he tried to play Borderlands 3 and he gets like 25 FPS,
I feel like that
30
one should run
FPS.
fine on.
Borderlands 3
1080.
is a weird game.
And I think you were telling me that it's just like optimized poorly.
It's optimized very poorly from
Oh,
PC.
really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Like before I got my 3070, my 2070, I was getting like 80 FPS, but I would get dips all the time. Even
Really?
when Mark had his 2080, Mark was barely getting 75 FPS.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
I thought Borderlands would be easy to run.
On Epic than it does Steam. Oh, I remember you telling me that, Joey. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he runs better on it because Joey's getting like
That's
he was getting
good.
around the same frames as us, but his were more consistent. It was weird, man. Like I would be at like 75 or 80, and then I would dip into the 50s for like a full minute, and then it would pop back up.
Yeah, because I know recently they announced near Automata they have the current PC port on Steam is not good at all. Like
Really?
it's missing a lot of features. It doesn't run well. Like I don't even think you can run it in 4K for some reason.
For Nier?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so. I'm not positive on that last part, but I know it's definitely a very poor port.
God.
And they literally, it's coming to Game Pass for PC.
Uh-huh.
They literally redid the port for Game Pass, so it's
Nice.
a much better port. But they're not moving that over to Steam. At least
Okay.
as of right now, they haven't
Well,
announced
that's
that
the
they're
other
going.
thing
fuck.
Mike has going for him. Mike
wish I
has
didn't
Game
buy it.
Pass, so I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
bro.
so he's a ton of games
Yeah, I'm
already.
like, bro, when you get your computer, that's like a bunch of stuff, which
Yeah, you just have to log into your Microsoft account.
Yeah.
which I can pull up Twitter because they have
List of the games or whatever.
stuff that they're adding. Yeah.
You just downloaded Nier. Yeah, it's cool that they.
I own it, but
It's cool they did that for Game Pass, but like, if you're making that new port for PC, why wouldn't you update the Steam version too? Are you just screwing over your loyal fans?
This was something I thought was like just kind of cool. They showed like the evolution of the dashboard for Xbox.
Yeah,
I hated the original Xbox.
I
dashboard.
honestly didn't
liked
mind
it.
it.
I liked
hated
it a
it.
lot.
I liked the sliders and stuff. This was okay. The second one was, it was okay for 360.
Yeah.
But I definitely liked this a lot more. I don't know why I did, but I just did. I liked
Yeah,
the way
I
it
did
looked.
too.
I liked the way it ran. Like same with Xbox. I liked this one better than the newer one or whatever for Xbox.
Couldn't tell you that.
I agree with you on that one.
But I don't think any of them are amazing, right?
Number
Like,
one for life. Hell yeah.
Number one for life.
Wow, I'm getting fucking overruled here.
I liked it, man. It seemed cool, didn't it? Like it was the first like real dashboard on a game console. So you were like,
I thought it was awesome.
you're like, oh shit! Like I can hit the middle button, and it pulls up all these menus
Right in the
and,
middle
like,
of the game.
Yeah, that's why like on like the Xbox One, when you hit home, it was like, oh, I'm just gonna take you to the home dashboard. It didn't pull up like a secondary menu as much.
I like the comment. Missed one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Dude, this one was like really crazy when I was a kid too, because you were like, what the
there's a menu. What the
Yeah,
fuck's
what is
happening
this?
here? I can play music from here.
Yeah, I did that a lot too. I'd put CDs in and like it would play
Yeah.
like the trippy like
Yeah. Like the old Windows media player backgrounds.
Mhm. I thought that was interesting.
Something about that just screams toxic from the Xbox game lobbies.
They're adding EA Play to Game Pass.
And it's like no extra charge too, right?
Nope. It's just comes with it. Yeah, because like good job EA, because you're trash already, but you're becoming less trash. I've heard Empire of Sin is really, really fun though. I watched Angry Joe stream it a couple times, and like, they really, really liked it. It's like
XCOM-ish.
It's like XCOM. Obviously, Nier, Squadrons, Torchlight, and EA, like other games from EA Play. But, dude, Squadrons makes me so mad because I bought it on Epic and it didn't work. And apparently, for like 30% of the people who bought it, didn't work. It literally wouldn't launch.
It's a different launcher from Origin.
Oh, Christ.
So you have to have an absolute another launcher.
Well, that's what you have to do for Epic, man. When I bought this game on Epic, same with that game I was just talking about, Immortals Phoenix Rising.
You play.
You have to go through fucking Uplay. Like, fuck you, I bought it on here. Just let me fucking launch the game.
Same thing with
it's those
Jedi Fallen Order. Same thing with Rainbow Six Siege. Buy it on Steam.
Yeah, it launches it through Origin. Yeah, it's definitely lame, but I mean, EA's
EA
lame.
Launcher, that's what it's called.
It is. It is terrible because so what happened with Rogue Squadrons was I bought it on Epic, I downloaded it, I went to launch it. It took me to EA Play or whatever, EA Play launcher, and then it would start the game, and then it would never go past the first screen. And then so I was like, well, what happens if I just launch it directly through EA without using Epic? If you try to launch it through EA without using Epic, it goes, you don't own this product.
What the fuck? That's so stupid.
So I was just fucked. I tried uninstalling it, reinstalling it. I did all these, like someone had a hotfix download, so I downloaded that, didn't do anything, and then eventually I just returned it. They gave me my money back, but yeah.
Oops, it's called EA Desktop.
Oh, Joey out here giving us fake news, bro.
So stupid, bro.
EA Desktop.
So stupid. Let's see. Oh yeah, these games are turning 20 years old this year. Luigi's Mansion, Final Fantasy X, SSX Tricky. That game was so fun, bro.
SSX Tricky?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So fun, dude. I had this on Xbox.
That was the first time I ever heard Run DMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 3 and Halo. But
we're getting old.
While we're on the
what
topic
was that
of
Daniel Radcliffe thing?
we'll get to it, but while we're on the topic of like,
you ever watched that movie?
Which one?
The movie that.
Yeah, this is the phone I want.
Yeah, I figured I saw this on Twitter and I was like, well, we can watch a video of the unboxing real quick.
Oh, didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ROG Phone 5, I think. They skipped 4. What's up with people skipping 4?
I don't know.
4 is a much better number than 5 in my opinion, but no, maybe not 5, but definitely 3.
Yeah.
You know what's funnier than 24?
25. It looks really fucking cool.
I'm shocked too, Joey. Yeah. I like the white one a lot better, but this one's still cool.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know they had it in white.
Yeah,
it comes with the case.
Look it up. Yeah, I think all of them do. It comes with like this weird like fan attachment that like cools your phone.
Did you just Google?
I just typed it in. I went to the site.
Yeah, I mean, well, if it's in Chrome, it just automatically whatever you type in the search bar goes to Google.
I don't know, dude. I'm an old man apparently.
Look how clean that shit looks.
Does.
That does look really cool as fuck.
I bet it's a fingerprint magnet.
That's dope.
I don't know.
Why you just get a clear case?
I don't know what case this one comes. This one might not come with. I don't know. They're like different versions technically.
Gotcha.
I think one of them maybe has more RAM than the other.
This looks really cool though, dude.
I want it.
Get it?
How much are they?
Probably like $800.
I haven't looked. I haven't even looked if it's compatible with my network or anything. Because I know one of the phones I almost bought like a year ago, it wouldn't work with my
$719.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not awful.
Or $1,300.
That's probably for the upgraded version.
Right.
But that's 12 gigs, and I think the other one has 18 gigs. Oh, 16 gigs of RAM.
16 gigs.
What do you need 16 gigs of RAM on a phone for?
Yeah, I don't know.
This has 8 and like.
But it's a gaming phone.
I'm not gonna use it for that much gaming. I'm gonna be honest.
No, keep also.
Yeah, that one also looks a little different.
I want to see if
So
this
is
says...
probably. I think the base one looks different from the premium. I don't know what the actual.
I'm trying to see
is.
if it says if it's unlocked or not.
White, yeah, white and blue looks awesome. You're gonna
Qualcomm Snapdragon, whatever, 144 hertz, 1 ms gaming screen.
What?
Fucking ridiculous.
That's insane.
Dual forward speakers, which is great. That's what this has. It's awesome,
Yeah.
dude. The sound quality on this thing is so nice.
And it has and if I do actually want to play, because I played PUBG Mobile for a while, and I enjoyed it, but I hated the shooting. And it has triggers on the top of it.
Oh, nice.
It's not actual tactical triggers, but tactile triggers.
They're tap.
They're it's just touchscreen on the top of the phone though. But then you have extra, I don't have to play claw on a phone.
Right.
Which is annoying.
Plus 2 fan mechanics.
25% CPU performance. Let's see here. Just trying to see if it advertises whether it's unlocked or not. These are the air triggers 5.
Yeah.
Built for players or RGB.
It's got RGB.
Flagship triple camera. Operating system Android 11. Video recording. 30 FPS 4K.
8K.
Oh, 30 FPS 8K.
Or 30 FPS.
30 to 60 FPS 4K.
And I could upgrade that YouTube game too.
Yeah, true.
Business purchase.
Yeah,
write that off on your taxes.
1080p, 3060, 720 HD recording.
Made $4 on Amazon referral links lately.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Hard sensor, battery, power adapter. Battery 6,000 milliamps. Nice. That's 1,500 higher than normal. Normal batteries now are 4,500, I believe. Packing list, network standard.
Jesus Christ, what is this?
What the fuck?
Oh my
Wall
god.
of text.
Uh,
So we don't know.
nope,
Yeah.
it does not tell you.
I'll look it up at a later date.
So, yeah, interesting. We can go to the Daniel Radcliffe thing now. So apparently there's a movie coming out with Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, and Daniel Radcliffe, and it's like an action comedy.
Romantic action adventure comedy.
I am fresh to this. I specifically didn't click on it so I could give my honest first
Oh,
impression.
The Lost City of D? Yeah.
Lost City of D. Is that based off of a book or anything, or?
I don't know personally. I just saw this headline a few weeks ago.
Okay.
He plays the villain.
Oh, nice. New romantic action adventure comedy Lost City of D has added another big name to its cast as Harry Potter alum. Whatever. I know it's alumni. I don't know why they just didn't write alumni. But
Alumni is plural.
Oh, really?
gives a fuck. That's
Grammar.
how. Well, look, alumni is plural, but people on social media like to say.
Well, people on social media are dumb.
I know this stuff. This is off topic and it's random, but it makes me so mad when people put, "I've only got $35," and they'll put the $sign after 35. Like, hey, you stupid bitch! Did you know that the $sign goes before that? It's not I don't know why it just makes me so fucking mad. You know that, you know it. I know you know it.
See, I used to do it at work just because it's quicker when typing, because I type the way I think, so I say $35, so
Right.
dollars comes after in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't do it anymore. It was a couple years ago. I used
Yeah,
to
just-
do it.
I had
makes
to train
me-
myself to not do it because, when I was younger, I would be $35.
Well, you're
sign.
young,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, and
not.
I guess if I typed out dollars,
Well, right.
it would be correct.
Right.
But yeah.
It is weird that when you type it in Word form, the $, is after, but it's when it's not in Word form and it's symbols. But I don't know. It's been like that forever. you know what it is.
I had to think $35 if I was gonna type.
Really?
Dollar signs 30.
I don't know. I guess I just do it instinctively. So it's got Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, whoever Patty Harrison is, and
I think you should leave. Never heard of that
Probably.
movie.
Divine Joy Rudolph, Office Christmas Party. Never seen that.
What?
Also set to appear in the film. Adam and Aaron Nee, Band of Robbers, The Last Romantic. Don't know any of that.
I'm not a big movie buff, so yeah, I don't know any of those either.
So I mean, but it's interesting that at least Daniel Radcliffe's in another film.
Have you seen that movie though?
What movie?
The movie that screenshot's from?
No, I thought this
can't-
screenshot was from the movie.
So
No,
did
it's
I.
not. It's fuck. What's it
What
called?
the hell's in his hand?
It's crazy. This
Crazy
movie is
gun.
insane. There's it's like an underground web series where people like fight to the death.
Okay.
And like he talks shit about somebody, so they abduct him and like force him to play in it, and they like screw those handguns into each of his hands. It's called Guns Akimbo. That's what it's called.
Okay.
So he just has a.
So he's got guns like screwed into his hands. It's like a comedy action movie. It's
gosh.
it's really weird.
I like Daniel Radcliffe. I think he's like kind of funny.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, and he's in a bathrobe and slippers like the
I
entire
can't remember
movie.
what movie he was in, but he played like a cameo, and he like ran out, and he was acting like he was batshit crazy. It was some comedy movie. But he like ran, and he was just like going insane in the middle of the street or whatever. It was like a 30-second thing, but I thought it was hilarious because it's like that, and I think it's funny that like he's legitimately annoyed that people call him Harry Potter.
I mean,
I would be too.
Yeah,
Like,
it would be annoying that your entire identity is just a character.
Imagine being Rupert Grint and he's only known as Ron Weasley, 'cause it's like the only movie.
yeah, I think he was in something else, and
Yeah, he's in it. There's a TV series.
that's
I
what it
watched
was.
it.
I can't remember what it's called, but
Like, forget what it happens in it. But like somehow I think he accidentally murders somebody because his girlfriend was cheating on him, and he showed up back in the house, and like the dude went out on the balcony and fell off, died.
So
I don't know. It's a really weird TV series.
I've seen the first episode because I think Shy showed it to me one time.
Maybe
But-
what came over when she was
Yeah,
watching
maybe.
it or something.
I don't know what this is, but Return to Wakanda with Marvel's Avengers Black Panther reveal trailer. I don't know like what the fuck this is even supposed to be, but
Didn't they say like they were never gonna make another Black Panther? It's a game.
I don't know. I have no idea. There's an ad.
Geico.
Okay.
Car insurance made easy.
I can't skip it. If the ad is over like 8 seconds, I should.
Geico.
Yeah, I feel like most places do that.
I don't know if this is a movie or not, but
Like a
Oh,
Oh, it's a game.
It's a game. It's a game.
They're adding him to the Avengers. Isn't that what this is?
oh, okay, yeah, Marvel
Like the
Avengers,
game.
March 18th, 2021.
The dick?
Have the tech.
Oh, it's a DLC.
DLC, the
Okay,
dick.
the dick. I thought it was an eye.
Invasion.
Yeah, that game that nobody talks about anymore. That's supposed to be an online, like
This game is supposed to be online?
Yeah, it's like Destiny style game.
Oh, I thought it was just single player.
No.
I mean, it looks cool. I just don't
No,
want to. I don't want to pay for it. I want to pay like $20.
It should have been single player. It shouldn't have been like this evolving.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay, then less interested.
live service. That's what it's. The live service game. And it just.
Oh, I'll give you
Yeah.
a live service.
The only thing worth a damn is the story mode. Gotcha.
And yeah, because as soon as you beat the story mode, like you're done. You're max level, and like there's nothing else to do basically. So like they made it a live service for no reason, basically.
Yeah. I like kind of related. I watched the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier yesterday.
Oh yeah, that
It
came
was
out.
it was pretty good. There was a little like, so the quality of it is great. It looks like a movie.
Yeah.
So that's good. But because it's episodic, I get the pacing is going to be slower, but they did a lot of home life stuff. Like there was some action. And I'm assuming the second episode's going to be a lot better, but
Isn't it a 10 episode limited series like that? It's 10 episodes and it's.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I think that's what I heard. Not sure though.
Because WandaVision's getting a second season.
Did they come out with like a bunch of episodes at once of it?
I don't know. I
thought-
just watched the first one.
I thought I read something that they came out with like 6 episodes, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I just scrolling through something.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah, you never played it again after that? Yeah, I don't. From what I saw, I don't blame you.
Changing.
I never
CD
just played it in the first place.
Pull it over here. What's up, everybody? I can see you more clearly.
But misspelled soldier.
Oh, before I forget, the other thing about that CPU is he might want to get like an AIO or a more beefy cooler. I mean, I'll
Okay.
give him the stock cooler it came with, and it worked okay, but like it definitely was getting too hot in my case. I don't know if my case just doesn't have good airflow or what, but I definitely had to upgrade to an AIO.
I can
CPU.
sell him. I can give him my cooler. I have that giant radiator one that it has. It's
Yeah,
for
the one
Ryzen
and,
and for
it is
AMD.
for
The
both?
Cooler
Okay.
Master
Yeah, I'll
one.
show you the bracket real quick.
But yeah, like I said, when using it with my computer, it got way too hot. Like it was like going to the point where it said that it shouldn't go. And I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Is it getting past like 80 degrees?
Yeah, it was getting to like 89 degrees, I'm pretty sure.
Holy shit.
It was only when I played Battlefield 5, but yeah, that's why I was like, yeah. And then when I took it off, the thermal paste was like off of the sides of it. It was-
That's how my pre-built computer was when I took the cooler off and put my AIO on. Like it was like way too much thermal paste.
It wasn't that it was too much thermal paste, is the thermal paste has gotten too hot, so it started like
leaked
running
out.
off. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to show it to you off stream because it's in. I don't know which box it's in, but it has like a scissoring bracket that goes to each different.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember
how
seeing
all
that.
the Ryzen, well, a lot of the Ryzen ones are.
Okay.
They have like these little hooks on each side.
There are 6 episodes
9
scheduled
fans.
for the limited series, each running 45 to 55 minutes.
Oh, so it's
Okay.
only 6 episodes long.
Okay. Because the one thing that I saw was just like stream the first episode now. So evidently, one
basically-
episode at a time.
Basically, they didn't want to make a movie, so they just gave them series.
Yeah, and
6
I'm fine
episode
with that because
series.
like it just gets a lot more information.
Yeah.
And from what I was told, so like, did you see the newest Spider-Man movie, Far From Home? Did you
I didn't even see the
Nick?
first
I
one.
didn't see it.
They're good, but
I wanted to watch them, I just never did.
they basically were saying that the directors like admitted like they felt that they made the new Spider-Man movie because it was their first movie after Endgame. They made it slightly too lighthearted because
They wanted it to be like,
well, they didn't. They thought that maybe they should have made it a little darker because all of that stuff had just happened.
Oh,
and it
shit.
was.
Joey says he has a stock cooler with his 3900X AMD.
well, I mean, I have the stock cooler that came with mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the same cooler. I don't think
Okay.
they
Aren't they
changed
all the
it.
same?
I think so. I think the only difference between mine is, well, actually, since you got the 3900X, yours might be the same as mine. It has like the RGB on it. It looks sick. Like it is the coolest looking stock cooler out there. But I mean, and everybody else said that theirs was fine, but for some reason mine was getting really hot. Again, I think it might be my case. I don't know if I just didn't have enough airflow. But yeah.
But
sorry.
no, that's cool. They were saying like that with the WandaVision and with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're addressing that now. They're like showing more of the impact that the movies had, that Endgame had, like on the world and stuff like that. Because like in the spoiler alert, super minor spoiler, his parents had like the Falcon. His parents had like a boat thing that they did like fishing and stuff, and they sold it on the market. And they're trying to get a loan, and they can't because they haven't had income for 5 years because they didn't exist.
Oh.
And the bank was like, "We don't care.
Yeah.
You didn't have income for 5 years." So like a minor little thing, but just like one of the small repercussions that they like notify you about through this.
Joey says he thinks his cooler is bigger.
Size doesn't always matter, Joey.
Well, in coolers normally, but
It's like Mark was saying that he was limited to a 240 gig or 240 mil AIO because he bought that 011 mini for the Leon Lee
In his
case.
yeah.
And he was like, I'm
Wait,
kind of limited. I'm like, it's not a big deal, dude. Like I have a 240 mil and like mine is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
so did he buy a new case?
Yeah, he got a
Yeah,
new
he bought a
case.
new case.
He said basically he's just building mostly a new computer. He's doing basically what I did. He's keeping his motherboard, his RAM, he bought a new GPU, obviously. So he's getting an AIO.
Wait, he bought a new GPU?
Well, he
It's
bought
3090.
that 3090.
Right, but I thought he had to RMA that.
Well, yeah, he is.
Okay.
But I mean, it's still like a new GPU and he's getting it or whatever. Like, so he got like the GPU. And so he was like, I'm just going to get a case and an AIO, keeping his processor and stuff like that. So it's just going to feel new to him.
Right.
And he wants to overclock, so...
A whole new world.
this was another thing that I wanted to bring up was... Red Candle Games is making their own store basically, so players can play Devotion and other horror games that they want to come out with that aren't being put on Steam because of the China thing.
Oh.
So they're like doing their own thing, so people can play it because they put all this time in. They really love their game, but nobody can play it.
Yeah,
well, they can play an edited version of it or whatever. Right. Well, I don't even know if Steam even has it on there anymore.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Because China didn't want it in there. Because China was like, oh, it has these things depicting like Chinese culture or something like that. And they're like, we don't want that in there. They're like,
in
okay.
a negative light or something.
Yeah,
well,
so
I think
like,
it pokes a jab at like
it's like a Winnie the Pooh pun, and
it's about like the leader of China.
Right.
Yeah, because they're Taiwanese and China is like Taiwan is ours and Taiwan's like we're not yours.
I can't remember what other game.
That's exactly how it goes.
Oh, it was Doctor Strange. So in Doctor Strange, the white chick who's like his mentor in the beginning of the movie and stuff.
Tilda Swinton?
Whatever. She's supposed to be Tibetan or whatever.
Yeah.
And China hates Tibet.
Oh.
So they literally changed it to a white woman because they wanted the movie to air in China.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yep. They did it just because they were like, we want this. We wanted that money in that.
I mean, China's huge.
Yeah. I mean, well,
I get it. It sucks. What was that
Transformers movie that took place? Like part of it was in China.
I don't know. Talking about in the beginning when they were over
it's
there.
like at the end. I think it's the third Transformers movie with the one with Shia LaBeouf. But anyway, at the end they're in China and the fucking the government agency dude. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm just trying to remember the scene. I've seen all those Transformers movies multiple times.
He's just standing there with like a little carton of Chinese milk with the label facing towards the camera. Drink of it, like
what the fuck?
Such blatant product placement.
I don't remember that.
That's ridiculous. But yeah, I couldn't find it, Joey. I'm not sure if it's the differences are between the stock coolers. Have to compare them in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta measure your coolers.
See who's got more heat pipes.
So it says, Red Candle Games has launched an online store where you can purchase its 2 horror games, Attention and Devotion. As many horror fans know, Devotion was removed from Steam due to a controversial art asset that seemingly compared Chinese President Xi Jinping to popular children books character Winnie the Pooh. In particular, Devotion is considered one of the best horror games of recent years. Winnie the Pooh comparison is considered controversial because the memes comparing the Chinese president to the character have become a popular way to criticize his policies. At the time, the Taiwan-based Red Candle Games released a statement stating that the art asset was a mistake. Nevertheless, Devotion was removed from Steam shortly after. I don't know if this is showing.
How many people, like, it was a mistake as then they're like, oh, we shouldn't have done that?
Well,
or
they didn't
mean
they put it in there, but they didn't think
that it would be taken as...
Yeah, they weren't doing it to be even like malicious towards him or anything. It was just in there. And then there was another symbol. There was like some Chinese symbols or something like that. And they were like, oh, we want those out too. So they did everything they fucking told them to. Yeah. But then they were like, nope, you can't stop selling your game. And then whatever other game launcher tried to pick it up, and then even they were like, nope, we're dropping it too.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was GOG.
Yep, GOG, yep.
Pretty sure.
Yep, right here it says, late last year, Candle Games announced that Devotion would be available on CD Projekt Red's storefront GOG, but GOG reversed that decision within hours. The physical release of the game was published last June, but it wasn't available to customers in the West. In our Devotion review, critic Richard Wakeling scored the game 9 out of 10, stating that the game evokes PT's terrifying spirit to paint an inventive, thought-provoking, and insidious portrait of family life within the claustrophobic confines of a small Taiwanese apartment.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that's quite a sentence.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got through that fucking sentence.
So have you guys seen the Little Horrors? Little Horrors 2?
Little Horrors?
The Little Horrors? No, the Little Horrors.
Horrors?
Horrors.
No.
Bro,
Is it a movie or
no, it's a game.
Oh,
It looks really cool. I don't know what it's like fully about, but
Look it up.
look it up.
Little Horrors.
Yeah, the little whore with a W.
Little Nightmares?
Oh yeah, Little Nightmares.
Completely different
Yeah,
name.
completely wrong. But,
Yeah, okay.
You know.
yes, I've seen that.
People have been playing
Okay.
this. Yeah. Do you want to watch the trailer or?
Yeah, we can. What? Doesn't matter to me.
Do it for the second one.
Yeah.
Little Horrors too. Maybe it is a. Maybe it's probably called that in like some other country.
Yeah, I don't know
Like
why.
translation or something?
I don't
along
know
the way?
why I thought it was that, but I got horrors on my mind. Josh just gives me the side eye.
Plastic or paper bag. You know.
Oh, it's weird.
I think the first one.
I guess like
was a
all the
raincoat.
human children have like porcelain.
What?
I don't know. I really want to play this game.
I know
Why didn't you
Derek.
play the first one?
I didn't know it existed.
Did you do this? There's the second one.
I'm pretty sure Derek liked the first one.
I think so. It's on Steam.
Yeah, it's on like everything. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure the first one was on sale on Epic like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it went on. I've almost bought it on Switch a couple times because it was on sale pretty cheap on there. First one. Yeah, because the raincoat person is the first game.
Oh, that was gross.
Creepy little hand.
What the fuck? That scene with the flashlight reminded me of the angels from Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
I think I watched CDN the third play this. First one. It's really weird. It's like really eerie.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's not actually that scary.
No.
Because like just nature of the game.
I'm sure the suspense of it is what like the
Yeah.
heart pounding suspense of like being chased and trying not to die and
Yeah.
stuff. Like when a troll attacks you in Valheim.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh fuck! When they're like got the tree and they're within like arm's reach of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're almost out of stamina.
I was just trying to get some copper and this troll comes out of nowhere. Once you have like a good bow though, they're not that bad to fight.
If you can hit them like 2 times before they get to you while they don't notice you and get that big damage, they're at like less than half health. So, but like no star trolls, I can actually fight now like just straight up.
Oh yeah.
really?
Because my armor's so good.
Yeah, can you parry them and it doesn't deal damage to you? Or
Oh, you take like if I'm on full stamina with all my gear with my shield out and I do a perfect parry, I think I take like 8.
Oh, okay.
So if you've eaten a lot, not really that much.
Right.
You can take like 4 direct hits. But I have like all my armor's level 3, my shield's level 3.
Are you still in copper or bronze?
Yeah, I would all the highest I can upgrade it currently right now.
If you think about it, that's still not that many hits.
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
taking 4 direct hits, that's
Right. Yeah, I guess. But
I mean, in all reality, you shouldn't be able to take any at all, but
well,
yeah, if this
I'm a
thing
Viking, bro.
but this troll
but this troll's like 30 feet tall.
and it's literally swinging a tree at you.
Dude, I was watching who is it? It's Streamer House. You know what they are? They're literally live 24/7. They have like
House
the
of
world record.
Streamers.
They're, like-
Actually called Streamer House.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird. No, I haven't heard of that.
Well,
It's a house of streamers.
yeah, they literally like live together. They have a
Well,
house. And, like,
I gathered that much from the name. I'm pretty sure that
yeah, they're live. They're always live. See, they're currently playing Valheim.
Valheim.
they're just a wacky waving.
He's like
Playable
apparently away
arm.
from his chair right now. But
What?
yeah,
Is that in the game?
No, I think that's behind him in the green, like
so
because there's
real.
a green screen down there.
Okay, I see.
There's their chair and their mic
They
is there.
play with all the mods. This is the first time I've seen like the first place I saw their mods. But they
okay.
yeah, so live streaming always 24/7 gaming, 60,000 hours broadcast, over 60,000 hours.
Oh, you.
Let's see here. They have their world record posted
Right there.
right here. Yeah. So longest uninterrupted broadcast, 258 hours straight without even dropping like internet. And then world's longest subtrain, 714 hours, and 5,700 plus hours streaming. And they have all their stuff that they play through the years because they all play the same game when a game comes out for like until they like 100% it or whatever the hell they do. There's a couple guys. There's like 2 guys on here that I like watching, and there's like 2 that I don't really care for. But yeah, it's actually a pretty good channel.
You know, also is a good channel.
Yeah.
The Chaotic Nerd.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that follow button.
Hit it right now, Joey.
Yeah, hit it and then unhit it. Or wait, unhit it and then hit it again.
And then just do it one more time.
This was something I thought was like interesting. This is a fan made thing, but like this is people saying like
What Nintendo
the
thinks.
tiers, yeah. So, like Super Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Splatoon, then Fire Emblem, Kirby, Luigi's Mansion, Xenoblade, then Donkey Kong, Metroid, Yoshi, Pikmin, WarioWare, ARMS, which I don't agree with. WarioWare, if we're looking at it like how we perceive Nintendo feeling about games, WarioWare would be in Graveyard.
Yeah, because it hasn't had one since the Wii, right?
Right, yeah, so like...
Oh wait, maybe there was one on the Wii.
I don't know. There wasn't one on the 3DS. I know there was one on the DS.
Yeah.
Okay, but why is Star Fox like down towards the bottom, dude? Star Fox was
because they haven't had any come out.
And the last one to come out was pretty garbage, and most people.
Oh, the one on the GameCube?
No, the one on the Wii U. Exactly. You didn't even know it existed.
There you go.
It literally okay. So it would have been good had they just had normal controls. Like I loved the way it looked, and the way it played was okay. But you had to use the gamepad to shoot while you were flying. So it would be a cockpit view on the gamepad, and you would shoot with that. But then you had your ship, so you could only see like what direction you were really going on the TV. So you literally had to look at 2 screens to shoot and fly.
Oh, that's garbage.
So it just was not good implementation. I mean, it looked. I really liked the way it looked, and the idea of it was basically just a remake. What?
Would you like to look at my cursor, Josh? Not allowed to click the X. I'm going to type on it.
Oh, nice.
The coolers joke. Stealth, the Spire, and the Max.
Yeah, I have the Max.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That looks pretty fucking beefy.
Yeah, it didn't quite do it.
Might do the job for you.
Anyway.
No, it didn't.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, I think mine generation, the 2700X, isn't as power efficient as the other one, so it generates a lot more heat. So I think that's why the stock cooler isn't, because I know even like the later generations, people were saying that the stock cooler worked better for them. So I think literally it was just my CPU, since it was the highest one of that generation, it just used a lot of heat and used a lot of power.
Did Mark ever send you that video of that dude? I can't remember. It was channel, but they had a guy. It was he was doing a PC build guide, and he did literally everything wrong.
No.
Oh my! I'll link it to you later, dude. It's so funny because they have like.
Was it on purpose or?
No, like we don't think so. It was a real video on their fucking page that they took down.
Oh yeah, no, I think it was like a big popular. Yeah. People made fun of that for like months.
Yeah.
The Verge, I think.
Yeah, it was the Verge. They sent me. He sent me.
Dude, literally, I think that dude either quit or got fired.
Right.
And
I would assume.
So he kept getting harassed afterwards. He literally put on one of those rubber bands saying it was an anti-static bracelet.
He just like put it on and was like,
he's like, make sure you have an anti-static bracelet, and it was like
just like
it was just a fucking strong bracelet.
Like what the fuck?
But yeah, it was like a bunch of like other YouTubers like reacting to it.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I remember that was like a few, like 2 years ago maybe.
Oh really?
I think so. Yeah.
Mark was acting like it was like a new thing.
Poor guy.
Let's see, Verge.
Yeah, let's watch this. I want to see this, honestly.
It's like 20
it's
fucking
long,
minutes.
Oh, okay.
But we can watch it. We can skip around in it. We can do that. It's funny, dude. I wish I had the thing I don't have my Discord
Is
pulled
the
up,
link
so-
in the disc? Oh.
No, he sent it to me in a message.
Rip.
Yeah, it's from 2018. Yeah, The Verge. How not to build a computer.
Is that what it's called?
That's what one of the people reacted to it said.
What does the video look like?
Is this what it is?
Yep, that's it. At least that's one I'm talking about. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah,
the same.
this is it. Yep.
Sharing in my Discord.
I kept getting notifications.
We'll watch like a
over and
minute
over
of it, and then we'll
and
skip
over
around a
before
little
it gets
bit. But
taken
dude, he
down.
literally does everything wrong.
Everything?
Almost everything.
This is a notoriously bad video, apparently. I haven't watched it yet.
Apparently, it was like a total fucking shit show.
How $1,000 gaming PC?
This
I'm
guy's
told it is
voice.
extremely
That was
It's like a character he
Yeah, I
does
know.
or
I
something.
watched him.
Just
It's a
shouldn't
bit
do when
his
building
his
a
character is called Lyle. It's a good thing he's Asian,
Right.
Because otherwise it would be
Probably
extremely
shouldn't have
racist.
included your Twitter handle here because I imagine you're just gonna get absolutely flamed from the internet.
You can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000.
Yeah, they disabled likes and dislikes.
Hey, is that my case?
You can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000 or $350 or $250 or $200 or
This is how you know this was
$175
a long time ago.
Yeah.
or sometimes even $100. But yeah, sure, $1,000.
I want to go all out, so I spent around $2,000.
Case, bro. I think it's my
$2,000 is a decent
case.
chunk of change for a gaming PC.
So, what do you need to build?
Yeah,
a
Bitwit
desktop?
is
Well,
very
It is my
funny.
case.
First, you need a table.
It's like one of my
Preferably
favorite
Hold on,
like
time out.
tech YouTubers.
Time out.
So, what do you need to build? a
Lyle's a little
desktop?
cringy
Well, of
sometimes,
course, first.
Yeah, I'm sure.
First,
You need a Surface.
Preferably not.
You need a table to build a PC. I thought you could build it from mid-air.
You cannot build this. Step one, you need a
Dude,
table.
like,
Step two,
just- I don't
you
even
gotta
know if
have
it's like.
two hands. And they
I
gotta
think
have
it's like the
individuals.
tone of his voice that makes me laugh more than anything.
Right, no, yeah.
Surface area to build a
And
computer.
like his
That's
facial
just-
expression is just
Why even
ridiculous.
say that?
Have an anti-static working surface
There we
layered on
go.
top of it, a thermal paste applicator.
Dude, he looks like a deep
A
fake.
thermal paste applicator.
Paste applicator?
Never even heard of
What the
that.
heck is
Like
that?
until I watched
Anybody
this.
ever actually
Just like
use
a
thermal
spreader.
paste applicator?
An
Joey says
Allen
we should just watch the Lyle one.
Why is he recommending an Allen wrench?
I have never used an Allen wrench to build a computer ever, and I've built about 30 computers now.
Unless he used that Allen wrench to put together the table.
some tweezers.
Hold on. Did he just say tweezers? Those are zip ties.
How in God's name is my English better than his?
This is not turning out good already.
English?
Swiss Army knife with
God.
He reminds me of Uncle Roger.
We'll skip ahead a little bit
Swiss
here.
Army knife. That
Did he really say tweezers for
Yeah,
those?
yeah, he said
There's
tweezers.
no ground wire coming off of it. He's
Yeah,
not
he just
connected
puts
to
that
anything.
band on
that
right
looks
there.
like the bracelet I'm wearing.
What? It's not a wireless wristband. That's a Riv Strong bracelet.
A Riv
That's
Strong.
not gonna work at all.
Poor guy.
Don't listen to this person. This is really bad so far.
We have a lot of boxes and a lot of PC parts, so it's best if you unbox them, isolate the parts that you really need. So it's best if you unbox them, isolate the parts that you...
What? Why did he destroy the box? Dude, you have a knife right there, man.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
And screw in with confidence, but also don't screw in too
He's
hard,
making my
otherwise
case
it's
look bad, bro.
With confidence. I like his style.
Oh, at least he put...
We'll allow it. Obviously, if you're using an AIO, it's a different story or custom loop. But if it's an air cooler,
I gotta
you can
get to
pop
the
that on there.
RAM.
M.2 drives,
Oh,
so
I
that
think
can be
that- I think it's
SATA or
like
NVMe shield plate, a brace.
You always have to make sure that you really hammer it in, because there's no screw.
Do not hammer it in. Please do not hammer it. Why did he say hammer it in?
Secondly,
Just the
it's
AIO.
pretty fast
My case
RAM.
is not
It's
bad, Joey. Fight me, bro.
2666
He just said it's pretty fast, 2666.
That's not that
That's
fast
like
for DDR4
pretty
memory.
slow.
That is very, very slow. 2666 is not that fast.
I can run at 3200 megahertz.
That would be classified as really fast on DDR3, but for DDR4, not so much.
Okay, I don't know why he's opening all 4 DIMM slots. He only has 2 sticks of RAM. He's putting this in wrong. Already. There's the little
Yeah.
notch right there, and there is the hole. You could tell right now this is not lined up. He's already putting it in upside down. He's not going to be able to snap this in.
And just lining that up with the logo.
Oh, they cut away.
So once you hear that,
They cut away because he was putting it in.
Figure it out.
once you hear that solid clasp, and you don't see
I mean, at least they did that much.
You mean click? It's not a clasp.
Now he's in slot 4. Who edited this?
I mean, I tell you, I'm definitely editing my video down so I don't sound stupid.
Step 3, we're going to install.
Hold on. What is that?
Hold up.
Single
What
channel.
is this right here?
Is it
What
in
do
the
you guys see
middle?
wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Install the memory
Why would you do it in the middle,
Oh
though?
no, he installed the memory wrong.
It They side by side. They should be spaced out for that motherboard. I look at the manual. That's the wrong way.
So with dual channel support,
XQC did it better.
My body right now.
He did.
What
XQC's
happens
videos.
if we take that nice
Oh my
horrible.
god.
No, he's just
I don't
showing
think
that
it's
it's
as bad as
grounded.
this.
He's just showing that it's
alright.
grounded.
I thought he was gonna put that other one.
He was
into
saying, so here, I'll rewind it a little bit.
grounded.
Pads, they're anti-vibration
What he
pads.
said is
What
about
are you
his,
insulating
he'll say about his
against?
power supply.
So
You'll
the
see.
power supply doesn't short circuit and come into contact with.
So it doesn't short circuit when it's touching the fucking
That's
case.
the literal thing you want to touch to
that is so dumb.
de-static
You are
yourself
actually
is
an
power
idiot.
supply.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why this guy like did all that and
We have
showed.
100
There
Yeah,
are
he
no
like.
fans on the radiator.
Yeah, he
So
puts
he's
the
just gonna
fucking
fry the
radiator in
CPU
without the
too.
fans
He
on
also
it.
doesn't have a
Like-
plastic cover on this. That has thermal paste on it. If that thing happens to tilt or anything else, he's just
Hey,
going to
quit crying.
smear thermal paste everywhere. Possibly get it dirty.
There's nothing special about this screwing in process. They're just really long screws because they go through the entire frame of the cooler.
Oh my
And they
god,
take
he's
forever.
using the
Now,
wrong
why they're really
bolts.
long screws is
He's
because
trying to
you're supposed
debolt
put the
it, bro.
fans on and then screw the fans on with those screws. That's why they're long.
Because the fans are this thick, and the screws go through the fans into the radiator to mount them to the radiator.
He should use the small one. He going to drill holes into the heatsink of the radiator.
And that fluid's gonna go everywhere.
Okay, he's probably broken his
clocking. So
He
what
I
bolts-
swear to God, you better not overclock.
Yeah, look, he uses this fucking thing to put this fucking processor in, dude.
Toss that out.
He just
No,
throws
don't
the
do
thing
that.
away that you have to
No,
keep.
no, you need that.
The thing from your
What the heck
processor
did
that
he
comes,
do?
or from your motherboard. That,
Oh, to cover
Yeah.
the
That's
pins.
Jedi
Yeah.
level.
The
Motherboard
sockets.
manufacturers
I even know that
actually
you have to keep
require you
that.
to have that metal, not metal, but
If you try to
plastic
return
cover
your
for the
motherboard, you have to
socket,
have
CPU
that.
socket.
Yeah.
If you plan on RMAing that motherboard, if there's a problem with it and you plan on sending it back to the manufacturer to get fixed, they need that plastic cover. They will not accept an RMA process or request if you don't have that cover. So don't throw that away. Always keep that.
And also, you do not just pull it out of the socket, it pops out after you put your CPU in, which you would know.
Fucking dude, this guy's such a.
You don't need that.
Oh, he just ripped it out
Yeah.
first?
Watch, so, and his AIO already has pre-installed
You
took the tool off and you threw it to
thermal
the
paste on it.
Why
And
did
watch
he
how much
spend
fucking
all
thermal
that
paste he puts
time
on his
talking
fucking
to us
thing,
about
dude.
that CPU holder thingy if he didn't even use it?
He knows he didn't need it. Now we can't delete everything he said because the editor is someone else other than him.
So we're about to apply thermal paste to the CPU.
Why?
Why are we about to apply thermal paste to the CPU? I mean,
Dude, this
looking in the
guy
AIO, like,
building the
typically
PC looks like a
AIO
fucking
come
deep
with,
fake.
like,
He
a
doesn't
thermal
even look like an actual
Doesn't look
person.
like a real
He looks
person.
like, he looks like a
Just
narc.
applied.
His
Every
mouth
CPU
is like
cooler actually
moving like
comes with
so
a bit of
little.
thermal paste already neatly applied and is
Not every CPU cooler.
His mouth is hardly moving
essentially
when he
PC
talks.
building.
Because he doesn't know what he's saying.
Right. Watch, look at this dude.
Oh, no.
No.
He puts on like 8 drops.
What he do? It's a CPU. You're not icing a cake.
This dude just walked
By
away.
the looks of it, where I've paused, he looks like he's adding more thermal paste to the CPU, and then he's going to put what's already on the cooler on top, which that's a big no-no. Don't do that. That's awful. What you should do is use a pea-sized drop of thermal paste in the middle of the IHS, which is that like metal square on the CPU,
Spreads
integrated
itself
heat
out.
spreader as it's called. That's more than enough, is a pea-sized blob of thermal paste in the middle. Once you make the contact with the CPU cooler, that will actually spread out when you go to put pressure from the cooler on top of the CPU. So
yeah,
cables
like,
are going to
this is
Is that really the finished build?
Yes.
I don't think I ever saw
He
that.
used his
As
tweezers.
zip ties, but he didn't do a very good job of actually cleaning up. And holy crap, look, there's a missing screw. on his all-in-one
and it's
water
touching
cooler pump.
the wires are
Why,
touching
you
the
just have
fucking board on the
3 and there's an
graphics
extra
card.
one and you just threw it away just like
Doesn't
the
that
socket
case
cover?
have a
And
whole,
look at
like this
The
much
tubing
room on the
that
back
goes
for
into his
cable
all-in-one
management?
Yeah,
water
it
cooler
does.
pump contacts
Why is your
the 1080
CPU,
graphics card that he has.
like,
That's
pin
bad
cable
practice.
coming
That thing contains
through the
liquid.
It's horrible. It's literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it does look awesome, doesn't it,
I wish
Joey?
I had a picture of like my case to compare it to. I built in that exact case.
Oh, good.
And fucking A.
He fixed the screws. Look, and then here it
We
is.
got to the post screen.
Yeah, they
And we
got to the post screen.
They got to the post screen. Holy shit, it's a miracle.
And look at how much room it has for cable
That's
management.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
the biggest surprise of all. He got to
That's
the
why I
post
wanted
screen.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, part of the
round
reason.
of applause.
So
and we
funny,
got to
dude.
the post
Like,
screen.
Damn, I saw like some reactions, but I never watched that much of it. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, dude. I'll link you the video, see if you want to watch the whole thing or whatever. But it's
Just
funny
put
as
the sides on
fuck,
and
bro.
forget about it.
Yeah, just like, put like something over the glass so you can't see it.
Yeah. That's so
this was
that's
the
so
other thing.
bad.
Sony
that.
Yeah, you had this on your
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if this. I mean, it's GameSpot, so I don't think it would be a horrible.
Yeah, they're showing their new PSVR controllers. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, apparently they're gonna have like a lot more capabilities than the old ones, like touch sensors on them.
The old ones are literally just the PlayStation Move controllers.
That's right, like the little balls on the end of them too.
So
right?
those were terrible. Like they were just basically strapped onto the VR to make it work.
Weren't they like monitored by a camera and like detected the balls for
everything? Was even the headset was. So like you turned around, it would stop detecting you.
Oh
yeah. PlayStation VR wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, it was obviously the most accessible to most people because PlayStation 4 is insanely popular, but it was not the best.
Yeah, so
this looks like it's going to be a lot better.
2.0 for PS5, digital PlayStation Move at last. Resemble the tracking controllers seen on competing systems like the Oculus. Let's see, this is a quote. Our new VR controller speaks to our mission of achieving a much deeper sense of presence and stronger feeling of immersion in VR experiences. PlayStation Hideki Ishino said in a blog post, it would build upon the innovation and we introduced with the DualSense wireless controller, which changed how games feel. So
yeah, because I think it's gonna have the trigger rumble that the new PS5 controller has.
And then I saw they're gonna have touch pads for finger like moving.
I don't think it has touch pads. It detects your fingers on the so the way the Valve Index controllers work, it can sense your fingers when it's not even touching it.
Oh.
And that's what this does. It'll sense your finger like hovering above the button, so it knows it before it's touching it, so it can sense how far out your fingers are moving.
That's kind of cool, but kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. But like it works for like
I don't know the actual point to that.
So I don't know about the PlayStation ones, but the Valve Index ones is you can grip things harder or not as hard in VR. So like you can slide your hand along something if you're holding something two-wielded.
You can slide your hand along something
like a sledgehammer, and you can it just is like you can lightly grip things as opposed to like not.
I feel like crushing cans in Half-Life.
Yeah. I don't know how hard it would be to do, but I feel like just like holding it all the time and then like being able to sense how hard you're gripping it might.
Well, I think the Index does that. I'm not positive on that part, but I don't know if you've played. Well, I don't think you've played VR for extended periods of time.
I've just played Super Hot and rode a roller coaster.
But holding something for a long time gets very tiring. So that's why the Index ones are actually strapped to your hands, so you don't actually have to hold them the whole time. Because your hands will get tired after holding a controller for like that long. It's not like holding a regular controller. It's like it just is
like walking around like a 2-pound weight in your hand all the time.
Yeah, I mean not that heavy.
2 pounds is a little.
I don't know. I was just going for something.
I get it. So yeah, they're this is what they look like. Okay.
So yeah, it looks like they're taking a lot of inspiration from the Index. Thankfully, I mean,
$1,000.
That at?
Joey put it in the chat.
Oh
no, the Index is.
Oh, the Index.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's the one that has those insane controllers, and the headset is ridiculously good.
I mean, they look cool.
Yeah, those look.
They look a lot better than the fucking other ones.
Yeah.
The other ones look like Wiimotes with just balls on the end of them.
That's because that's what they were.
Yeah.
Because that's the PlayStation Move. It copied the Wii to get that success. And then they're just like, let's just keep using this. It doesn't work great, but we'll keep using it.
It's great. I don't know what this is even about, but it looked interesting. But
Xenomorphs?
Yeah, Fortnite had like a huge update. They added a bunch of shit.
Oh, isn't there a new season?
Yeah.
Terminators.
They got a whole bunch of stuff.
They're doing all kinds of crossovers.
Dude, I think this game got too big for its britches. What?
Well, that's what's like. I feel like, for me personally, I feel like that's what's really keeping them like really alive, is all the crossovers they do consistently. For players that like the game and like getting new players to come to the game because they see like, oh, Kratos is in it. That's so cool. Maybe I'll try it or something.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Mark
think
is playing Fortnite right now.
Oh my god!
Had Mark ever played Fortnite before?
I don't think so. He's an Apex boy.
Weird.
What does it say?
I am Lord.
What?
It says he's playing solo, according to Joey.
That's interesting.
Joey's just giving us false information.
It looks cool though, like the update or whatever. Like, I don't know if you can actually drive a semi truck, but
You could before this too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they added the cars in a while ago.
Wasn't it as
they're not going to take them out?
like
What?
They're not just going to take them out.
Actually, I think they took a lot of them out.
That's me sucking your
At least that's
dick.
what I heard. It they got rid of a lot of the movement in the game.
Okay.
So why? But they added in these new weapons. So they have like primal versus mechanical weapons. I don't really know what
like the way that like kind of ammo they use.
No, it's just like different guns.
You like that, Joey?
It's like I don't know. They have like the Scar, like the normal Scar still, but then they added in. It's called a primal gun, and it looks like this weird alien gun.
Huh.
But I'm pretty sure they use the same ammo and everything.
Yeah, I haven't played in like.
Oh God.
A really,
Why do you
really,
have
really
that
long
emote?
time. What is that emote?
Like.
Oh.
He told me to suck his dick, so I made like.
You got anything else?
Yeah, I mean, there's more Switch Pro rumors.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's I can send.
Yeah, it's cool.
What? So Bloomberg like did a report. They like have an article, but you can only access it if you're like an industry, have an industry account. So you have to like have $2,000 to access it.
What?
What? So someone just did like a summary write up.
Okay.
Apparently Discord has to update.
That's really weird though. Like, why would they do that?
I don't know.
To keep it
Bloomberg
limited?
shit.
Yeah, that's dumb as fuck. Like trying to keep all their shit limited and so find shit out, I guess.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't even know how accurate it is, but the link is just a Reddit post. But
Okay.
they're saying that it's still supposed to launch holiday this year. Let's see. I don't, all this other stuff's about sales. I don't really care about that.
Oh, let's. Bloomberg posted a new article. Locked for terminal subscribers. So whatever.
Yeah, terminal subscribers is just like the industry subscribers.
Okay.
Yeah, you literally have to pay $2,000 to have an account access.
Like annually?
I'm not positive.
So holiday launch 2021 is what the rumor is. Hardware sales will either remain flat or grow slightly due to revision. Higher expectations are placed on the Switch Pro.
They're expecting it to sell more than the PS4 Pro did when it launched.
At the launch window. So like
Could
2
reach up to
weeks
12
after
million
launch.
units. According to the hardware forecast, they speculate that the MSRP would be higher for the revision, up to 20%. So
Which
like,
works out to be like 350, 360. Which, if it's that much more powerful, like
Definitely
if it's gonna
worth
run
it.
stuff 4K, I understand. It's only if it is only $50, I think that's a really good deal.
even if it was
anyways.
$400, like
Yeah, that's what I expect, like personally, because that's what the PS4 to PS4 Pro was $100 difference.
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive.
PS4 launched at 400.
Yeah, and then the PS4 Pro is 500.
I think.
At least it used to
first.
be.
Yeah. So
I could be wrong, but
Zelda is a strong launch game candidate for the several round out titles to accompany it, and performance revision is expected to align with PS4 Pro and Xbox One X.
so that last part it means, because they did not a good job explaining it. What the article is saying is the power difference between PS4 and PS4 Pro versus the power difference between the Switch and the Switch Pro is the same.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's going to be about a big jump in power difference.
It's not going to be as good as the PS4 Pro.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's a handheld console. Not going to.
I personally don't think they really need to worry about going to 4K, to be honest with you.
I think they just want to because so many people are enthralled with 4K TV right now.
Yeah.
I feel like if they were like, look, you can stream at 4K, but the games aren't going to be in 4K.
Yeah, I mean, again, people are really speculating hard that it's going to be that DLSS, so like the upscaling.
Yeah.
So it'll render in 1080 and
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So GameStop will probably have a trade-in deal too. Yeah. What I'll probably do is,
4K
if
does
it does
sell
come
right
out
now.
like that, I might get it. I'll probably get it. But
I mean, I'm definitely gonna try and get it. It's
Right.
probably gonna, if it does come out the end of this year, it's gonna sell out super quick, I'm sure.
I honestly kind of hate when they do holiday stuff because it's just like everybody and their fucking mother buying it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't. With the way the market is right now, I don't know how they're gonna get enough like materials to make these for holidays. So I don't think. I think it'll probably launch when the regular Switch did in like March.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
cool.
Like a year.
When stuff comes out around holidays, is like games, it's one thing. But when you have consoles come out,
hardware,
or hardware come out around holiday, it's just such a fucking hectic thing. And I get the company sells all of their units or whatever, but
Right. But
it's
it
kind of
sucks for
like
the consumer.
Yeah, like it's a pain in the fucking ass. I don't try to buy anything around holidays. Like
no, not like big ticket hardware.
Right.
Like,
It's just like borderline. It's worth it if you can get it, but at the same time, it's like really you have to go through all that and try to find it. And
like I think it's weird the fact that they think it's coming out holiday 2021, but they haven't announced anything yet. Like normally they give it like a year, right?
Right. At least 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Well, I mean, if they announce it soon, they would have 8 months.
Yeah. True.
But I doubt they would launch it in December.
No.
They would have to launch it in, I would say October, because you want
October or November.
Yeah, because you want that.
The holiday sale.
Everybody's done with their holiday shopping. Well, not everybody. A lot of people.
Like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah. Like they want to launch it before December.
Right.
Because they want it for December.
Well, they at least want to have it out for Black Friday.
Yeah, I would think, but I mean, they're obviously not gonna have a deal on it, but
right.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Endgame memes when the PS5 came out? It was Thanos like about to punch Iron Man. Like me when I see a little kid with the last PS5.
I haven't seen that. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I just want it to run games better. Like I don't want like
I'd like just like if it was like, look, everything that runs at 30 runs at 60 now, I'd be like, fuck.
That would be
yes,
amazing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's my only like complaint. Like my biggest complaint with consoles is they never, at least they used to never target anything about 60 FPS. And it's just like, why are you guys being fucking lame?
Yeah, they're definitely. I think it's really cool that they're focusing on it this generation,
Right.
and they're even focusing on like 120 FPS.
For certain stuff.
Yeah, and now they're going back and at least Xboxes. They're updating old games to hit 60.
Nice.
Like they did that with the Batman series games. Some of the Bethesda games they said they're doing it with.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for, man. Like on a console, do I think you need to hit 144? No. But is it nice? Sure. If you hit 120, that's nice. That's cool. That's awesome for console gamers. But 60 should be the standard, right?
Yeah,
like,
I definitely think they were focusing on resolution too much before, like the last generation.
And I think that's mostly like just like toxic fucks who are just like, it's not 4K, it's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever played a game from 30 to 60 FPS, buddy?
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Well,
like,
I mean, I think that might be like a carryover from the movie industry because almost all movies are shot in 24 frames.
Yeah, but it's a movie.
Right.
You're not
I mean,
playing it to be, you're not competitively playing a movie.
right, but
like,
people who are playing on Xbox is going to be playing on a TV.
Yeah, but
So,
even then, like most TVs have at least a 60 hertz refresh rate.
Yeah, but they usually have like a shitty input lag.
It's like 10 ms most of the time.
Depends on the TV.
But what I'm saying is
depends,
like, if you're gaming on a TV and like you're so used to watching something that's below 30 frames that when you see something in 30 frames, you're like, oh,
I
this
understand,
is
but
fine.
that doesn't mean that it's right.
No, yeah, absolutely.
It's like
I agree.
bullshit still. Like, and if you showed those people what the real capabilities were of those hardwares, they would be like, holy fuck. Like,
why is this so buttery smooth?
Like, oh, 30 FPS 4K and 60 FPS 1440. I would much rather have 60 FPS 1440.
Yeah.
Much rather.
Xbox might not have the exclusives, but they're doing the performance updates.
They have a lot of exclusives now, at least.
Soon to be.
Yeah, on the pass.
Well,
on the
they
Game
own
Pass.
it now. They just haven't disclosed whether it's all exclusive or not.
Yeah. Yeah, we did the PlayStation 2. We talked about Nier doing the update. It's weird that still so weird to me that the Nier Automata did another PC port for Game Pass.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
made
know it was that
better.
bad because Derek made it sound like it was fine.
When I talked about him, he's like, yeah, I have to like mod it to get it into 4K and stuff.
Okay.
And it's just like it doesn't have features.
Nier won't even launch for Joey. What the hell?
What the fuck? That sucks.
Rip you, Joey.
And then an update from last week on Bomberman R Online. You know how it was going to PC?
Yeah.
Now it's going to all consoles.
Okay.
And it's like 64 players online, and it's gonna be free. So
nice. Is it gonna be cross-play and all that?
Yep.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Click play and it crashes.
Wow.
Well, apparently they didn't make the port better. I lied.
That sucks, dude.
Apparently not.
And then
it's only worse if your name's Joey.
Yeah. You have a 1080 Ti.
Yeah.
Doesn't work right now. 8-bit dough, which is people that make this type of controller. They're coming out with a new Pro controller.
Okay.
It has like the back buttons. It's like it looks like this, but it has like actual grips to it.
Right.
And it has you can adjust the trigger like tightness and and the sensitivity, and you can adjust everything on the thumbsticks.
I've always wanted one of those.
It has like I think 3 or 4 profiles that you can have all that preset.
Okay.
I said it has the back buttons, macro buttons. It looks really cool.
Nice. Didn't Nintendo come out with one like that? Like
they did,
personal licensed one?
Yeah, it didn't
Joey.
It didn't have thumbsticks.
That's right. Yeah, it didn't. It was just like a wireless.
Yeah, it was
with
just
bumpers.
Yeah, it was just the NES controller, just wireless. But yeah, no, these are really like this controller, and they're very high quality.
Right.
So like feels like first party.
Let me see that back. Oh wow.
It's dude, it feels so nice.
Yeah,
like
it
I remember
does.
I was with you the one time. We were somewhere. Oh, it was at the exchange and they had one and I was like, I really want this, but it was like $65 or something. I was like,
it's got heft to it. Like it feels good.
It's a really nice controller. The sticks feel really good too.
Yeah, you can use it on PC, Switch, phone.
Yeah, like for an on-the-go controller, it's so flat and small that like if you're like, oh, I'm not gonna be playing like a shooter really.
Is this Bluetooth?
Yeah, it's Bluetooth, and it has motion controls if that matters.
Me gusta mucho.
Yeah, they're a really good company. They have a bunch of really cool controllers. They have some really weird ones too. Like they have one that's literally like this big.
What's it called again? I can't remember what the name is.
8-bit gamepad.
8-bit dough.
8-bit dough. I just can't read apparently.
They have adapters so that you can use like other controllers on the Switch and like, other things. You can like plug that into your Switch dock, and you can use a PS4 controller on your Switch or an Xbox controller.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
That's the new one.
Oh, okay.
But it looks the same as the old one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It just has a bunch of updated features.
Yeah, this looks cool as fuck.
It does, but it only works with the phone. It doesn't work with Xbox.
What?
It's made for Game Pass or xCloud.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I like that fight pad controller.
That looks cool. I think I've seen this thing too.
That thing's like this.
Yeah.
It's like tiny. Like a.
This is cool. They're all cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they had this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost bought this one.
It looks kind of uncomfortable.
But like, I really wanted
Which one?
that
left one.
The Sega controller. Yeah, it's just a Sega controller.
I mean, it's literally just like the Genesis controller remade.
I really wanted this, but I wanted it in the SNES color scheme instead of like the red. I don't like the red one. Yeah. But
they stopped making this version. I'm pretty sure 'cause Nintendo's like, you can't do that.
It's so lame though. It's literally just colored buttons. Like,
yeah, I'm not positive if that's the reason why, but I'm
if
assuming.
it is, like, you're lame, Nintendo. Like,
yeah, that's why I bought it when they announced that they weren't going to be making it anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, I need that. And I think it was like $40. It was pretty good for a controller that's has all those features.
Right.
Are you launching through Steam, Joey, or
no? It's Game Pass.
Oh, on Nier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's through the Microsoft Store, right? Or does the Game Pass have its own?
I think Game Pass has its own app.
Oh, okay, cool. That's even better then, because then it just has the whole library on there, and you don't have to fuck with other stuff.
Windows Store is kind of a shitty.
It's not that bad.
It's not great. It's not good.
Yeah, no, it's not good, but it's not that bad.
And then update for anybody who's a fan of the channel, I guess, is the one I found this dope Game Boy bag.
Wow, that's vintage as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that is cool as shit.
Totally is. That Velcro. And this, one of the operating systems got an update to make Dreamcast way more playable.
Oh, nice.
So,
remember you saying like it really wasn't usable?
Dreamcast was basically unplayable with before this update, and now it's a lot of games are very playable. Like some still aren't, but it's cool. You can at least play Crazy Taxi, Sonic, stuff like that. And then I kind of wanted to like get your guys' opinion on like this one, and then you should type in RG351V.
What does the V stand for?
Vertical.
Vertical.
Oh, it's like a Game Boy?
Yeah.
This guy right here?
Oh, shit, dog.
So I just wanted to like, I hate the wood grain. I don't know.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
I don't. It's plastic. Why are you making a wood grain plastic?
Okay.
It's not actual wood.
I hate
if it was actual wood, I would.
I hate how
like
far it zooms in. I just want it to be like
just a little bit. Yeah.
Why is it fucking
block that fucking location?
But yeah, I just want to see like what your guys' opinion on this one versus that one. Because personally, I like this one better just because it has that second analog stick.
Yeah, for practicality,
I think it's more.
I think
that. But
comfortable, that would be more comfortable.
But
I think so
if
too.
you're like, for me, I really like this because I like playing like old side scrollers and Pokemon games. It would be perfectly fine for those. You don't need a second stick.
Yeah.
So for me, I would probably. I like the aesthetic of that one a little more because it's more retro.
Because it's the old Game Boy, basically.
Right.
Everybody loves Color.
But with 4 buttons instead of 2
Yeah.
and a thumbstick at the bottom.
And it does have triggers if you go to the side view.
Okay.
Like the screen's like pretty thin.
Oh.
What the hell is I see, because it's down lower. Okay.
Well, I don't know. That might be pretty comfortable to hold for a while. It's
probably
It's
fine,
definitely better than the Game Boy Color was.
The only thing I wish that they would do that they did with that is they made that screen 4x3.
Update still didn't launch.
This is cool. I like the black though. The black does look cool.
Yeah.
Looks sleek. I think these would look sick if they were like see-through and you could see the PCB and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you should type in Retroid Pocket 2. That'll probably be. They have like.
Whoops.
They have.
Yeah.
You type in like Funtastic. Actually, it was probably on there if you want to go.
Funtastic. Okay.
Yeah, they tried to do that.
Oh.
They have like all the see-through colors that like the
Have a.
very good pictures.
This is okay. I mean, this is clear, but
I think that's a render.
Oh,
but,
okay.
So it's like not actually what it looks like. But you can like see through them. The stuff that I've seen
really,
on
what
it.
the fuck, man? I like clicked the fucking video.
Like nah.
There we go.
It was NZXT cam. What?
Fucking NZXT, bro.
Wow.
That's literally. Oh, it didn't show the multiple colors, but it did look cool though. I liked that.
Have you ever watched any of Jerry Rig Everything's videos?
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
Dude, I love the videos where he makes the backs of phones clear.
Oh yeah,
dude, they look so cool. I love it.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had.
Yeah.
The only other thing I wanted to bring up was the unhackable mining limiter on the 3060.
It already got hacked.
That immediately got hacked.
Yeah, it's so funny, bro. Like,
dude,
it was like something so simple too. They just
it was a drive. It was a leaked driver.
Well, that and they just used it was a certain HDMI port that they used to like. I can't remember. I'll try to find it real quick. They used some kind of let's see here. So what did I type?
Hey, they tried. No, they didn't.
They didn't try very hard. What I saw happen was somebody within Nvidia accidentally posted an older driver,
and they got it from that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Nvidia themselves caused it to get hacked.
Well, a person, it's probably an accident. I don't know.
Right,
yeah.
But.
Bigger shot. Self in the foot and inadvertently posted a driver that unlocks
so they literally
the
did.
mining performance in the RTX 3060, meaning anyone can unlock full mining performance with the mining of
minimum.
So
they literally just had the drivers released on accident.
What a bunch of fucking idiots.
They took them down, but it's the internet.
Yeah, it's already out there.
It's already out
Someone
there.
already has the file. And...
Instantly, if it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I remember we said something about that last night, and I was, yep, I saw that. Like, boy, why'd you even make the driver?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you even make it? Like,
It's probably a pre-production thing.
Probably.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's not really an accident. Like, you know where your fucking files are.
I don't know. People
I don't know. It's a big company.
leak stuff.
Yeah.
Someone might have done it on purpose
Well, right,
too.
but like I don't think the company was like, oh no, we accidentally did that. Like someone had to have like that's what like you were saying.
Yeah, someone might have purposely
like,
did it, but it
Oops, click.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Don't advertise things as unhackable because they're gonna get hacked.
yeah, exactly. Like it's not as good for mining. Say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they definitely don't care. You're right, because they do just they're gonna sell those cards no matter what.
Right.
Everybody wants a graphics card right now.
Yep.
So no matter what you come out with, they're gonna sell.
Well, dude, did you see that there's like so the new cars coming out, like new cars and trucks that are coming out because of all of the shortages, they're literally going to get like worse gas mileage because they can't get as many chips or as good of chips.
Really?
And like say like your truck got like 22 miles to the gallon and it was a 2020, the 2021 is going to get like 16.
Damn.
Because they're limited on chips and they're limited on like how the chipsets are produced, and yeah, cars are about to get worse gas mileage because just how all this shit's going on.
I bought my car when I did.
I had Tesla.
Yeah.
Now Tesla's in hot water too for removing from their.
Oh yeah, that is actually stupid.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
literally
sure.
an update that they.
I didn't look into
The
it at
Apple
all.
of cars.
Yeah, it literally is. You have to pay like a couple grand just for an extra feature.
Yeah,
So it's-
I heard
let's
they
go.
were.
It's
that
already
fossil
built
fuel.
into the car.
Yeah, you just gotta unlock it.
I'm out of shit to talk about. So.
Same.
Yep, we're just rambling at this point.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you want. You can tell us we're a bunch of fucking idiots. Follow me on Instagram at Shane Brizown. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch and on YouTube, all at TheChaoticNerdz with a Z, all one word. If you're searching it, what a bunch of losers. Yeah, you showed up really late, Autumn.
Wow.
If you're searching it on YouTube,
Wow.
if you
Wow,
type in
Joey.
The Chaotic Nerds Podcast, pops up immediately.
With a capital T.
Yeah, with a capital T. So we're being really specific here because YouTube's algorithm is fucked.
You can follow me on Instagram at NICKDELPOOPYO. Say it however you want. Del Pupio, whatever. I don't care.
Check me out on YouTube, Marco1458, also Twitter. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, Marco_1458.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It works for losers, Autumn.
Yeah, work is for losers. We didn't work.
Yeah, no work in here.
Everybody have a good day, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.